One of the most important issues facing Catholic dioceses throughout this nation is the promotion and preservation of Catholic education. Here in Western Massachusetts, this issue became paramount when the June 2011 tornado severely damaged the Cathedral High School campus on Surrey Road in Springfield. When plans for the merger of Cathedral and Holyoke Catholic High Schools to form a new regional Catholic high school were announced this past February, the diocese took a bold step toward the advancement of Catholic secondary education in Western Massachusetts. Rebecca Drake has an exclusive interview now with the man who is leading this initiative to make the new school a reality.
Paul Gagliarducci, chairman of the Springfield Diocese's new Catholic Secondary Education Initiative, has nearly 30 years of experience as an educational administrator.
I've been involved with school consolidation issues. I've been involved with school building projects. And probably one of the things that I think I can bring to the table is my experience in looking ahead to the future and planning for the future.
What he also brings to the table is his family's long-standing dedication to the Catholic Church in Western Massachusetts.
My grandfather was one of the starters of the Mount Carmel Church, and I actually have pictures of he and my grandmother sitting in front of a large group of people with the parish priest at some celebration back in the early 1900s. And my dad, who took over the family construction business, did a lot of work with the diocese. So part of me says maybe I represent the third generation of the Gagliarducci family to do something positive for the diocese.
As he continues his family's commitment to the church, Paul Gagliarducci says Bishop Rosansky has given him 3 goals: to merge Holyoke Catholic and Cathedral High Schools, to build a new school, and to recommend a new governance structure.
I think the bishop challenged everybody with the concept of sustainability. This is I think our one last shot to get this right.
The issue of sustainability, along with enrollment trends and affordability, he says, are concerns that began years before the tornado struck in 2011.
You had a facility that was far more than you needed for what the population was given. So there had to have been some serious discussions in the future. Somebody had to look at the situation and say, we have to do something.
So, in beginning the task entrusted to him by the bishop, Paul turned first to those who will be most affected by the merger, now and in the future: the students.
We need to hear from them about the things that we're going to do over the next year or so in terms of bringing the students together, whether it be social events, whether it be retreats, whether it be just opportunities for them to get to learn about each other.
And the students from both Cathedral and Holyoke Catholic, he says, are bringing positive energy to the planning of the school.
I think there's a level of excitement about finally we're going to have a new school. They look at finally we're going to have a facility that is on one piece, one property, and our athletic fields are there, and we're going to have an auditorium, and we're going to have the gymnasium, and we're going to have some really nice facilities.
The students also are focused on preserving and honoring the traditions of both schools and creating new ones together.
There's a strong desire not to forget the roots that other people, the alumni, started for them, and how we bring those together.
The next important step in the creation of the new school will be the announcement of the school's name and location, expected at the end of the school year in June. An announcement that will resolve, but not remove, the emotional issues surrounding the merger.
Some people will think it's wonderful, some people will be angry, some people will say, I'm ready to give now in terms of financial support. Some people will say, I'm never going to give.
But as the students and staff of both schools work to merge academic programs and athletic teams, they are all focused on one important goal:
to set up a school that has sustainability, provides a wonderful program for children, is an academically rich program, and also offers a lot of other opportunities for students, all under the umbrella of a strong religious education.
Paul Gagliarducci hopes that when the new school is built, the doors will open to a Catholic secondary education that preserves the very best of two exceptional diocesan schools.
I'm hoping that whatever this new high school, whatever it looks like, I'm hoping we have sort of this alumni hall where we really capture through pictures and maybe trophies and other things that students can walk down and know that they came from two traditionally rich high schools, and that their job is to keep much of that spirit and tradition alive under a new name, under a new banner. And I think that would be the challenge that they're faced with, and we are too.
Faced with this challenge in the coming months, Paul believes that the many individuals and groups working to bring the vision of the new school to life are on the right path. And 50 years from now, here is what he hopes future students and staff will say.
This high school is still here. It's had 50 years of graduates, and it was a good decision. And we're still vibrant and strong, and we're still focusing on our mission, which is to provide a strong religious and academic education to students across the diocese. I don't think you can ask much more.
The longtime educator also has a special wish for the opening day of the diocese's new regional Catholic high school.
Let's hope the sun is shining and everybody gets to school on time. But I think it'll be an exciting day. It's always exciting.
With a new name, new uniforms, and a new mascot, a new chapter will begin in the history of Catholic education in the Diocese of Springfield. For Real to Real, I'm Rebecca Drake.
There are certainly many challenges and accomplishments ahead for all who are involved in the creation of this new high school and the continuation of the proud traditions of Catholic secondary education in the Springfield Diocese. We will keep you up to date on all of the developments on Real to Real and on our website at iobserve.org and diospringfield.org.